Hello guys, and welcome to another quick tutorial from Vintage Radar. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the watch battery on your Timex watch that features the CR2016 battery type. As you can see right here on the back of the watch, we can actually read CR2016. This is going to be the Timex Expedition Indiglo, the Scout version. I really like this piece a lot. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below to the watch and all the tools and batteries that I'm going to use throughout this video. Now, when it comes to replacing the watch batteries on your Timex watch, you will be able to see that on most Timex watches, you will be able to read the battery type on the back of the watch. For example, right here, we can also read CR2016. So these two are going to actually use the same battery type. Now on other Timex watches, for example this smaller ladies piece, we are going to use the CR1216, and also here we have the Timex Indiglo. This is my wife's, and as you can see also the CR1216. So for smaller ladies pieces they usually use those. And here we have another Timex Ironman Triathlon this time, and this one is going to use a different type of watch battery, and that is going to be the CR1620, as you can see right here, 1620. So this is going to be a little bit smaller compared to the 2016 when it comes to the diameter. And the last thing that I wanted to show you is that I have a Timex Marlin chronograph. This is a more modern piece, and here on the back you won't be able to see the exact watch battery type. So we will be able to see the model, the lug width, and also right here M10H, this is going to be the movement inside. Now if you go on Google and write Timex and M10H, you are going to know the exact battery type that this particular model needs. Before working on your watches, I would definitely recommend to pre-order the watch battery, the basic watchmaker toolkit, and the watch press, because you are going to need these in order to replace the watch battery, to open the watch, and to also close the watch at the end. So as you can see here, I have a Maxell 2016 battery type. This is going to be made by Maxell. I would definitely recommend to go online and order the Renata battery or Energizer. Once again, I'm going to leave a link in the description box below, because these batteries are going to be higher quality. They are going to have more juice inside, so more energy, and that is going to last longer inside your watch, especially if you use the Indiglo function. Also, make sure to order the basic watchmaker toolkit, guys, because this is a great thing to have if you start to work on your watches. You will be able to open the screw down backs, the snap off backs, just like this one. You also have a watch holder. You can adjust the bracelets using these two right here. You have a screwdriver, a pair of tweezers, you have the pin remover tool, and also a small hammer, a few extra pins in case you want to replace the watch batteries. So guys, make sure to grab one of these, and as I mentioned at the end, we are going to use the watch press in order to press down the back of the watch in its initial position. So this is going to be very useful because most watches, as I mentioned, won't be able to be closed without this tool right here. So guys, now we are going to replace the watch battery. Now when you want to open these snap off backs, what you want to do is to inspect the back of the watch, and you are going to look for this small opening right here. So a small lift in this back case, where you can actually place your back case removal tool, and you'll be able to open the watch. There are going to be some Timex watches that also feature a small arrow to this exact point. I'm going to use my tool that I normally use. So what you want to do is to go with the tool underneath, as you can see, the back of the watch, and now we are going to press against the case. I'm going to use the case as a lever in order to push the back of the watch towards myself. You are going to hear that snap. So I was able to remove the back of the watch, as you can see right here. I'm going to put it here on the bench, and now we are going to use the pair of tweezers in order to remove this plastic cover protection that also holds the movement together. On some Timex watches you are not going to find this one right here. When it comes to this particular plastic, you will be able to see that it has this small opening, and this is going to be positioned exactly where you have the watch crown, so the watch stem right here. Now, as you can see, this particular watch, so the Timex watch, came with the exact battery that I have, the Maxell CR2016. I'm not going to use the new one because this watch is actually new, so I have had it for, I don't know, like 1 month, so it does not actually need a replacement. Now, something really important to know with these types of Timex movements is that they can easily break. So you do not want to apply too much pressure on the watch battery on the movement, because on the long run, if you do several watch battery replacements, you are going to damage the watch. So what you want to do is to use one tip of the pair of tweezers. If you have a non-conductive piece of pair of tweezers, you'll be better off doing with that one. But what you want to do is to gently go underneath the watch battery and push it up, and it is going to come off. And at this point, we are going to be able to replace the watch battery and use the new one. In my case, as I mentioned, I'm going to use the same watch battery. As you can see here, I have a pair of tweezers that is non-metallic, so this is not going to conduct electricity. If you have the option to go and order one of these, it is going to be very good because your batteries are not going to drain very easily. And now I'm going to touch a little bit the watch battery with my fingers so that I can show you exactly how to do so. So as you can see, I position the watch battery inside only on this part because I need to press it against this metallic part right here. So what you want to do is to place the watch battery just like this and gently push it inside, and as you can see, it is going to be fixed. As I mentioned, if you keep on doing this and you do not have the proper tools, if you scratch or damage this metallic part right here or other parts of the movement, the battery is not going to be held into place. This is a known problem for Timex watches, especially vintage ones, and that is why I believe they started to introduce these plastic movement holders, because they are actually going to also cover the watch battery, and in case that happens, maybe this is going to be a way for you to hold the watch battery in place. So that is a really nice touch that was done by Timex. Now, as you can see, I have placed the plastic movement holder, battery holder, as you want to call it, back in, and now we are going to put the back of the watch back in its position, and you'll be able to see that I won't be able to press it down with my bare fingers. So I'm going to need a little bit more pressure applied so that I can put the back of the watch in its initial position. Now, something really important is to remember how the logo, as you can see, Timex, was positioned initially. And also, as I mentioned, we have this groove right here that was positioned at this exact angle. And now what I want to do is to find two of these rings, caps that actually fit perfectly my watch. So there are going to be a few things to mention right here. Now, something that you want to make sure is that you do not apply any pressure on the watch crown, so on the watch stem, because you are going to permanently damage your watch. Now, also, when it comes to the ring on top, as you can see, it perfectly matches my case, because I do not want to apply the pressure on the case or on the watch crown. Now I'm going to press it down. I'm going to hear or feel that click, and that means that that snap signals the fact that the watch battery is inside. Also, when it comes to the ring that is going to go onto the front of the watch, make sure that it perfectly touches this bezel, let's call it. So this outer part of the watch crystal. You do not want to apply any pressure onto the watch crystal or onto the watch crown. So make sure to also take your time and position the correct rings or caps for your watch press. And as you can see, guys, this is the successful thing that we have done. And now what you want to do is to set the time and date. I have a full guide on how to do that, especially if you have the date or the day-date complication on your quartz watches or mechanical watches. I'm going to leave a link to that guide as well. So guys, this was the tutorial that I had for you today. You now know how to replace the CR2016 watch battery type on your Timex watch. This is going to work for most Timex watches out there. A lot of these bigger men's Timex watches use the CR2016. Also, as you can see, the digital ones use the same one. And also you are going to be able to apply the same tutorial to other smaller ladies pieces, because the principle is going to be the same. As long as you pre-order the exact battery type, I have a guide, so a tutorial for these models as well, so make sure to check them out on our YouTube channel. In case you are not subscribed, guys, make sure to do so, because it really helps the channel grow. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you would like to see next on the YouTube channel. And also, if you are into vintage watches and would like to purchase one, make sure to check out our website vintageradar.com, link in the description box below. Once again, guys, all the tools are going to be in the bio description, and also make sure to be subscribed, like the video, leave a comment, and I'm going to see you on the next video.